MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, as a fan, this is all you want. It comes down to this, a decisive Game 3. I'm interested to see how the managers will manage this game because there is no tomorrow if you lose. I expect them to be pretty aggressive.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Spencer Turnbull will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
With Merrifield next to bat, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Candelario shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Mondesi is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first-step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
That is third.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's a fair ball, lined to the right side. The throw to third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one, the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Jorge Soler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Here it is. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And he fouls this one off. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Goodrum onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Royals leave one. Royals nothing. Tigers due up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Brad Keller gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his thing, he's going to put together a really nice start out there.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled off. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And as you can see, the Toronto Blue Jays are already through and waiting on the winner of this series. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. He's set. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in, Maikel Franco, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Maikel Franco.
Here comes the first pitch.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Dozier, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Hunter Dozier goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Not shortstop, Nico.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
Batting second, the catcher, Austin Romine.
So stepping in, Austin Romine. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, Kristen Stewart. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone! Two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Popped him up. Perez waits on it. And that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Edward Olivares.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called to strike. Now the 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. So 2 away here in the Kansas City 3rd, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Chopped down the 3rd baseline. This is foul for the 1st strike. Merrifield, a native of South Carolina. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Base hit into right center. Into the box, Victor Reyes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Reyes stands at second with no outs. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now another 0-2. Chopper to short. Mondesi picks it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Striding in, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
At the plate now, Austin Romine takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in a scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Stepping in now, Jacoby Jones, and he fouls this one off. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Bullet back up the middle. Olivares will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. It's the Tigers 5 and the Royals nothing. At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Perez, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In is Jorge Soler. As it's grounded sharply to first. Gloved by Cabrera, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
In now, Jonathan Schoop. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Jeimer Candelario. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as this lead swells to 7-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Jake Kalish answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Up next for the Tigers.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And boy, the Tigers really have it going, as that's good for extra bases as well. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
At the plate, C.J. Cron. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Ready once again, Miguel Cabrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Base hit into right center. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Nico Goodrum, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Sliced hard on the ground. Dozier brings it in. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Striding into the box, Austin Romine. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 9 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up for Kansas City.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 7. Michael Bronco.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Edward Olivares. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter
stepping in, Nicky Lopez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Royals strand a pair. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
leading up for the Tigers.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jacoby Jones. First delivery to him on the way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what happens when the slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Ready for another chance? Kristen Stewart. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bond, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Mike Montgomery gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
A runner at second, nobody out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jeimer Candelario, his head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And digging in is the outfielder, Victor Reyes. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Now this is swung out, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Into the box, C.J. Cron. Line drive to center field. Olivares is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 11 and the Royals nothing. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel. Down
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now here it comes. This is skied out toward right. Merrifield is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Romine. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, right back to him on the mound. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 11-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jorge Soler.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Rounded weakly to the left. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Michael Franco, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Hit down the line at first. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Dozier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. KC down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Plate, Jacoby Jones. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. High in the air out to center field. Olivares is there, and he has it for the first out. Now batting, Kristen Stewart, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. popped him up. Mondesi has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
So digging in now, Jonathan Schoop. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Big swing by Schoop now, and a ball traveling well to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series as this lead got even wider. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Now to the plate, Alex Gordon. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's your first out of the inning. Into the box, Edward Olivares. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Nicky Lopez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm all...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Next up for Detroit, Victor Reyes. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Bronco fields it cleanly. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Hit back up the middle.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, but they lead it by a count of 12-0.
Leading up for Kansas City, the right fielder, number 15, with Merrifield.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now that the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
So striding in, Adalberto Mondesi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. One and 2, the counts of the Royals shortstop.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And up steps Salvador Perez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fly ball, and this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll throw behind the runner to first. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart, as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Daniel Norris gets the call here, as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 44, Daniel Norris.
Good pitch, as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases
and an RBI.
And that is going to do it as the Tigers are through to the American League Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.